Hey, welcome back to We Watched a Movie.
Don't do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watched a Movie. It's a great fucking day to be alive!
Oh my god, guys!
God damn!
Whoa, wow.
The Justice League trailer finally dropped right on our faces. They united the seven and then they all gangbanged us to death.
Damn, that was unfortunate as fuck.
It gets started with the right shit on a Saturday.
The League of the Justice has dropped, and you know what? God made the Haterville bigger today. The earth rumbled because all the salty fuckers came out and they were like, oh, it still sucks.
When you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
Can we just agree, fine, all of us Marvel, DC fans, haters in between that still live with their mom in their basement jacking off to weird shit porn? Hey, it's alright. That it's gonna be awesome to see
just the weird porn part. But I do it at my mom's house.
That's fine.
Even though I don't live there.
Well, that's weird that you drive there to do that. But you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do.
We all have our
So, can we just agree that it's going to be great to see the Justice League on screen together for the first time ever? It looks amazing, guys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, there are problems with it. That's fine. We can all agree that there are problems with it. But at the end of the day, watching this trailer, it gets you fucking hyped. I felt like I was in Kickboxer and I was going, Naksu Cow! Naksu Cow! Like, it just really pumped me up. I mean, at the very beginning, when Bruce Wayne is on his horse and he's like, yeah! Like, I felt the same way at the end of the trail. I was like, yeah! It just seems like Aquaman is like finally coming around. Like, he's like the funny Arthur Curry guy. I mean, that seems cool. And the Flash, I think the CG effects on him look great. Batman is badassery to the 10th level in this. Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
And Bruce Wayne is equally as badass. Now, I have more problems with the trailer than you did.
Yeah.
We'll get into that stuff, but let's talk about the good stuff, because there's enough fucking hate going around already on the internet.
Yeah.
The vitriol is strong in this one. But just seeing the fucking Justice League is Boner Town, USA.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus time.
I'm vacationing there.
I don't know what to do with myself just seeing it finally. I absolutely love just seeing these characters. I do miss, it hurts my butt many times at night, not being able to see Green Lantern and Superman on there.
A lot of people
Superman will be there.
I mean, we talked about it would be cool. It would have been like a cool little touch if they had shown like the silver shield at some point. But then that's going to be the big surprise. We all know he's going to be in it. So, you know, that's fine. I don't want them to show everything in the trailer.
A little taste. Just a little taste.
But
just put a book of sugar.
I didn't know I was starving until I tasted you. But it just, you know, we know that Superman's going to be in it, so I know they're going to have him in it. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to show too much in a trailer, which is fine.
Some people saying that they show, that was one of the complaints, is like, they show too much. I'm like, no,
I didn't
not
see
this time.
No.
The Batman vs. Superman trailer, when they showed Doomsday, that was way too much. I didn't think they showed too much of this at all. My favorite thing about the entire trailer, minus Batman, because Batman always comes in number one. It's Cyborg, man.
Yeah, dude, he looked fucking great.
We talked about this a little bit. Yeah, the suit's CGI'd. Would it have been cooler if they could have made a badass practical version of it? Yes, but just seeing Cyborg, I don't know anything about Ray Fisher. I've never seen him act in anything before, but just the few lines I saw him deliver, man, I was just like, oh my god, that's fucking Cyborg. And we've never ever seen Cyborg in anything, and I think he's gonna be spot on. Pause the trailer at the 1 minute 59 second mark when he's like crying, because something bad happened, because he's got like tears in his eyes.
He ran out of batteries.
It's exactly the same face that you see the Hodge twin do when he's like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Pause it. I swear to God, if you like the Hodge twins, you'll love that moment.
And we finally get to see, like I said, we talked about Batman being to the badassery level that he is. He does look fucking amazing, and he's got that. They added a lot of comedy into this, some of it, and it was cool. Like, you know, the Flash is like, "What's your superpower?" He's like, "I'm rich." That's all you gotta say.
I'm always waiting for the bitch to come out there. I'm rich, bitch.
Yeah, right. You know, and so that was cool to see.
Couch.
And I like the interaction with him and Arthur Curry when he's like, he's on the rooftop. And you see Jim Gordon. He's like, "It's good to see you working with people again." And then Arthur Curry's like, "Just like a bat, I dig it." And then he's like, "That's probably temporary." Like, you know, it's just, it looked really fun and cool. I haven't been this hyped for a movie since the Avengers.
Yeah.
I mean, I really have not been this hyped. And yeah, okay, so we'll talk about the problems really quick. I mean, I don't have many problems with this trailer. I don't have any problems with the way it looked. There's a lot of CGI, I get it, but Avengers had a lot of CGI too. I just feel like sort of the DC is getting slighted sometimes for using CGI and using the same shit that Marvel's done in the past, but they're getting hate for it because they're like, well, you made Superman's suit darker, you did this, you did that.
Because it's DC.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know, I get it. Like, I get if they had done something atrocious and made like, just a fucking moronic move with Superman, making him have like, you know, light up glow dark shit like underwear running. I mean, I don't know. I mean, something that was just completely off the rails.
I like Pink Lois.
Very much so. But they didn't do that. I just feel like they're making it like, you know, we talked about the Power Rangers a day before yesterday in our review. I know it was yesterday, but I don't know when this is going to come out. But they modernized it, and it's hard to do that with something like Superman and Batman, to modernize them again and keep them fresh and new. And I think they're doing a good job. Now, Is there a lot of CGI? Yes, but it looks fucking great, man. I don't know why I like that, because it does look like Snyder knows what he's doing. Like, it's not like a Michael Bay thing where he's just throwing CGI at your fucking face with no, like, context to it. It looks good with how Snyder's using it.
Yeah, I think I'm not, when I say problems, I don't necessarily mean problems. I'm scared. I'm really, really scared. And I got over like the excitement of seeing the Justice League when I saw the first trailer, and then I started to get worried after it. And then I was almost immediately worried watching this trailer. And here's what I'm scared of. The comedy is good, and Bruce Wayne's funny, and the Justice League has a million comedic moments in it. It's not like they're trying to do Marvel by just having a funny Justice League.
Right.
One of the weird things is that Green Lantern is the source of a lot of that humor when you talk about the animated
Well, him and
Justice
Aquaman,
League.
yeah.
But there's a couple scenes in this that it scares me because I'm scared that they're going to try, that the studios are going to force them to try and make a Marvel movie, and I don't want them to do that.
No.
And there's some scenes in this trailer that add to that fear. Yeah, there is a lot of CG, and you know it's going to be that way with Zack Snyder, so I knew people were going to be pissed about that. But the tone of it, the only scene I don't like that really adds to my fear is the one scene where I think it's a badass, just the fact that it's happening. But Aquaman's like riding on Batman's car, and Batman's like, and then like nodding at each other, and then he like jumps off like fucking Spider-Man. That moment was, I was just like, I hope to God you guys aren't trying to force yourself into that Marvel formula, because I like DC, what it's doing. Sure, it has flaws. All the DC movies have flaws, and yeah, they've been blown up from everybody, all the haters and stuff like that, but I just want them to do their thing. I don't want another Marvel movie. And if DC tries to make a Marvel movie, I feel like it's going to become a complete fucking mess, because it's just not who they are. So I'm scared about that, but I still love the trailer. Yeah. I love seeing, again, dude, Bruce Wayne in the trailer was probably my favorite part of it. He doesn't even have a fucking superhero costume.
It's obviously going to be Ben Affleck, you know, gelling this movie together. Like every time he's going to be on scene, everybody's going to love it. It's going to be like one of those like Heath Ledger moments, like when he was in The Dark Knight. Ben Affleck as his Batman is going to be like the glue that for this whole fucking movie, and that's fine. I have no problems with that. But I mean, honestly, I just think it's really cool to see. Like, I mean, one of my favorite characters besides Batman and DC has always been the Flash, and I think they're treating him really fucking well with that special effects stuff. It looks great. And I mean, I was never like, I don't know anybody that was ever like, I love Aquaman. Nobody ever said that before. Now you can say, Jason Momoa, you fucked Khaleesi, and now you're riding the oceans and killing Nemo and fucking shit up.
This is what happens after the moon god dies.
It was
comes back as the king of the waters.
And of course, you know, Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman, great. I mean, Cyborg, great. I mean, there was nothing wrong with any of these characters. And I know that people, I saw some of the comments said, you know, didn't see Superman. Again, you don't want to show everything. You don't want to want to go full frontal.
I would have loved one shot of just the black chest.
That would be cool.
Like with many of the porns I watch. Just show the black guy's chest, please.
I don't know how I can watch this and really not be excited for it. It just looks really fun. It looks energetic. It looks like there will be dark humor and humor itself. But I mean, you're right. If they fall in that Marvel trap, because that's just popular to do nowadays.
And I love Marvel movies too, but let Marvel be Marvel.
Yeah, and that is a problem, and I hope they don't do that. Like, you know, I know they got a lot of backlash for Batman vs. Superman because it was so dark, and it was so gritty, and it didn't really have that much comedy in it, and they got a lot of backlash for that. Now, I don't hope that they didn't change shit up just to accommodate people that were hating on it.
The minute I start listening to the fans, it's the minute I'll be sitting with them. And that's what you got to remember, Zack Snyder and DC and Warner Brothers. But yeah, no, they don't show a whole lot of the bad guy stuff. You just see those fucking cicadas getting
I don't know what
fucked
they
up,
are. They look like fucking Watto from Star Wars.
But I mean, and Wonder Woman's super badass. I love seeing her every time they show her on screen. I can't wait for her movie. I can't wait to see her and them work together.
By the way, I was going to say, you mentioned it off camera, and you're right. Ben Affleck does look fake sometimes when he takes his hat off.
Ben Affleck went through this weird stage when he was doing Live by Night where his face, it was between Batman vs. Superman and Live by Night, and his face just looked faked. Yeah. It looked like someone fucked up his Botox or something. It looked really fake, and when you see him in this trailer, that was like the fake looking Ben Affleck. So he looks kind of weird without the beard, but dude, he gets on the horse. It's Ben Affleck in the middle of the fucking nowhere.
On a horse!
On a horse! Like, fuck yeah, give me more of that.
But then again, I mean, that's like if you met Ben Affleck the first time and you were like an up and coming actor.
That's how I like to imagine he'd be there.
Yeah, you'd be like, your face is melty. But it's not bad. I mean, it's whatever. It was just a joke. But
it looks like Ethan Hunt's wearing Ben Affleck's face.
It does. It looks like he's playing a dude that's another dude disguised as another dude. But it's still great. Man, I'm excited. I think everybody should be excited. This is good for everybody, by the way. Mm-hmm. It's good that we have DC coming out of the Justice League, then you got Marvel with the Avengers, so you have both. Mm-hmm. Don't make, like you said, keep it separate. Keep it separated.
And I don't want to end this on a negative note, but I do have to add the only other little tiny thing I didn't like was the background art, like the scenery and stuff like that, on a couple of the scenes, it looked exactly like the design work that you saw like on the ships in Krypton and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like a couple of the hallways they were walking down and stuff like that.
Maybe
and
they
I was
were on the
like,
ship at Krypton.
I don't know.
Maybe
knows?
it was. Maybe they were trying to get Superman.
Who knows? I was just kind of like, ooh, I've seen that kind of design before. I kind of wanted something new here, but that's really ticky-tacky. Like I said, I'm scared. This, like you said, I'm more excited about this movie than I've been for anything in a really long fucking time. It's our #1 most anticipated movie of the year, and I don't think there's anything to be upset or angry about in the trailer at all. I just love seeing the Justice League together, and holy shit beans, I can't wait for that beautiful day in November. Why the fuck is it coming out in November?
I don't know. I thought it was coming out in the summer.
Doesn't
Motherfucker!
make any goddamn sense. But comment down below. Let us know what your all's thoughts on the trailer. Lois Lane was in there for a second, by the way. JK Simmons, we got to see him for the first time as Commissioner Gordon. Nothing wrong, nothing amazing.
But he was J. Jonah Jameson. He left Marvel for that.
JK Simmons kind of just is that character, so he doesn't have to do much. So it works. But it's weird seeing Aquaman, Commissioner Gordon, and Batman on a rooftop.
I know. It's just like,
what the fuck?
It's like dreams do come true. If you believe hard enough and you work hard enough, you can be a part of these guys.
Lonnie, get your ass back in the water.
It's so good, guys. I mean,
I loved it.
I can't wait.
Comment down below, let us know what your all's thoughts are. We love your fucking faces, and if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some goddamn wham up in you. We're going to be doing Justice League news updates till the day it comes out. So if you're new here, come on down and have a soda and a hot dog with us. We won't fuck you. We might just put a finger in you. I love you.
Go away.
Mom.
Go far, far away.
The meatloaf. Mom, now.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie.